channel. So today is part 3 of the 4-part special for Valentine's Day, and on today's menu we have our Eat and Mess strawberry cheesecake. So let's call today It's Like Candy. So let's just get into it, guys. For the ingredients, we've got 250 grams of McVitie's digestive biscuit. We've got 100 grams of butter, which will be melting, 600 grams of full fat soft cheese, 300 grams of double cream. We've got 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence, which will be taken from there, 100 grams of caster sugar. We've also got 15 grams of icing sugar, half of a lemon, which will be taken a tablespoon from, fresh lemon. We've also got some strawberry puree there. And for the Eat and Mess, we're going to be using 50 grams of egg whites, 100 grams of caster sugar, and a little bit of red food coloring here for the meringues, which will be giving that lovely red and white effect. I've got my piping bag there and a little brush to paint the red food coloring inside. I've also got some white chocolate, which I'll be using to dip my strawberries in for the topping. Let's get the cooking process started. So for our meringue, guys, which takes around 45 minutes to an hour to make, we need to separate egg yolks from the egg whites because we'll be using the egg whites. So I've started the process of separating one. Let's get cracking with the other one. Oops, sorry. So I'm just going to slowly remove the egg yolk like this. Ooh, look at me. And just placing it into another bowl. And there we have it. This is around 50 grams worth of egg whites. I'll be now placing it into the mixing bowl. And then I'm just going to start whisking it for around 2 minutes. Once it starts to have that fluffy consistency, guys, I'm going to slowly add my caster sugar a little at a time into it until it's fully blended in and have a peaky consistency. That's the end result, guys. As you can see, that nice consistency there. I'll now be placing this into the piping bag. To my piping bag, guys, I've added some red food coloring just to give the meringue that effect. I've started placing some of the meringue into it. So I'm just going to go ahead and continue scooping it in. And then I'll be piping it onto the baking tray and placing it into the oven to bake for 45 minutes to an hour. So I've lined my baking tray with foil paper, grease foil paper, as I've run out of grease sheet. So hopefully this worked, guys. This is the mixture. I've placed it into the piping bag and I'm just going to be squeezing it out to make mini meringues, red and white. Look at that, guys. So I'm just going to continue to do this process until I have a couple meringues in place. Can you all see the Valentine's Day color? And then I'll just be placing it into the oven. For the base of my cheesecake, guys, I've placed my 250 grams of digestive biscuit into a bag, and I've also melted my butter. I'm now going to go ahead with a glass cup and just crush my biscuit into pieces. Can you see that, guys? Just crushing it. Once it's fully crushed, I'm going to combine it with the butter, and then I'm going to place it into the baking tray. So this is the end result, guys. For the base, I'll now be placing it into the fridge for 15 minutes for it to set whilst we get cracking with the cheesecake topping. For my cheese topping, guys, I've already put my 600 grams of soft cheese, full fat soft cheese, into the mixing bowl. I'm just going to go ahead on a low spin just to loosen it up a bit. I'm now going to add into it my double cream, which is 300 grams. I'm also going to place my 100 grams of icing and sugar. And I'm going to mix it in a bit before adding my teaspoon of vanilla essence. adding in my teaspoon of vanilla essence, guys, to give it that nice smell and flavor. I'm just going to be whisking it for about another minute on a low spin. And that's it, guys. I'm going to now be placing it onto the top of my cheesecake and put it back into the fridge to set for about 20 minutes. As you can see, my base is set. And I'm just going to spread it around just to give it that evenness to it once I've placed on all the cheese mixture. I'll be placing this back into the fridge whilst I get cracking with the strawberry sauce and also melting my white chocolate to dip my strawberries in. I'll also be placing my meringues on top of the cheesecake to show you the final decoration process. Okay guys, the cheesecake is now out of the fridge. I did take it out of the top of the fridge and place it into the freezer after 20 minutes. So I placed it into the freezer for another 15 minutes just to ensure that it's fully set. Okay, so now we're going to be decorating our cheesecake, guys. It's the lovely cheesecake. I must say our meringues did not turn out as well.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this. Look at this.
This is my first time making meringue, guys, and it should be the thought that counts. And after a few cocktails, I'm sure it'll be looking lovely. I'm still going to be placing it onto the cheesecake whilst decorating it. So to begin with, I've mixed up my strawberry sauce, which I'll now be placing onto the cheesecake to give it that nice look. Okay, guys. That looks so lovely already. Just gonna slide it onto it. Okay. I'm not gonna put too much on there. You don't want to have just tasting strawberries in your mouth. I'm also going to be placing our meringues. I'm still putting it on there, guys. Just get that closer. Okay. I'm also going to be putting some strawberry slices onto it, just to give it that nice decoration. And finally, I'll be dipping my strawberries into some nice juicy white chocolate sauce, and I'll be placing them all over the cheesecake. That looks so nice, guys. And it's homemade, so it doesn't need to be perfect. It's the thought that counts. Here's the end result of my Eton Mess strawberry cheesecake. If you like my video today, don't forget to leave a comment and click the like button. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. It was fun creating this cheesecake for the first time. I'm not very good on making meringues, so do not copy me. I hope you guys love my video today, and tomorrow we'll be making cocktails, so don't forget to join me. Bon appetit.